myself because I haven't got everything unmuted. G'day, folks. Yeah, last daylight OP for Spa 24 before the race. We're going to do another nighttime. We'll do a nighttime practice tonight from 6 p.m. Australian time. That we'll probably put up on the stream as well. But this will be the last daylight one. My goal today is to keep myself to, I'm going to do a double stint, so I want to try and keep myself to about 4 incidents, I think, for the whole double. So we've got 100x for the race, which equates to around about 1 incident every 10 laps, which will leave some up our sleeve as well. But that is definitely the inherent challenge at Spa, is to try and make sure that you keep the off tracks to a minimum, because they're the killer. Spa's very bad for being able to overrun the track and pick up incident points. There's a lot of runoff where there's not much consequence if you go a bit wide in terms of damage. So it's challenging the way that they've got the incidences, the off-track incidences configured for the track. That's for sure. But you know, we're up to it. I think last year they mucked up and we only had something like 22 incidents for the entire race, and we got through 18 hours, I think. So before we got DQ'd. So I mean, it's definitely doable. You just got to be able to rein yourself in and not be going for the mad times all the time, because that's when the runoffs happen. And you got to be able to keep them up your sleeve at this track, because they turn up at the most unexpected times, those little off tracks. But excuse me while I get my shit together. I should have had all this done before we got on the stream. Popping the right wheel on. 21 degrees. So what's that make the track? 22 degrees. Yeah, righto. So it's a pretty nippy one. I reckon we'll be another 10 degrees warmer for the race through the day. Now, I was going to record my cockpit view as well for the telemetry, which I almost forgot to start up. So just bear with me one more second and then we'll be going, I promise. Yeah, good hope. All right. That should be everything. Let's put ourselves onto a race window. Ah, yes. Couple other bits and pieces just to sort out on this overlay. Sorry, guys. Oh, and I've got a phone call coming in. Hang on. G'day, Michelle. How are you? Not bad. I've got an impeccable. Again, so just cranked up the streaming services and jump on the. Yeah, good. I haven't done any job. I haven't yet. Just sitting, but I'll yeah, I was planning on having. Yeah, I mean, fluffing around the house, domesticating myself. 20 years. Normally pretty good for my psyche, so. Sorry? Oh, yeah, productive kind of work. Pretty heavily. One of the track, the way they've got the track set up for keeping the drivers in check, it makes it very challenging. So, yeah, yeah, we've been working pretty hard. Yeah. Oh, isn't even. Just, yeah. All right, thank you, Michelle. I'll talk to you soon. People always got to ring at the wrong times, haven't they? Okay.
Always.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Driving around Spa, mate. What are you doing?
Fucking believe that. I'm doing the same. Did you follow me in?
Thinking, why are you bloody in a hosted session?
I think it's got 4 hours left. No.
A double tank run.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to, and you're not squeezing to get it in, you know what I mean?
That's it, yeah.
Why isn't that time
What about
tower
you?
changing? I'm just still trying to get the stream sorted properly. No. Position. That should do it. There we go. What do we do? Class colour there. I'd like them to show up yellow, but it's, yeah, all right. I'll do iRacing colour then. Fuck it. Yeah, it's got like, oh yeah, there you are. Sure does. Just seen you pop up. Suppose suppose I probably need to get going. Yeah, I'm recording this one too. I'll chuck the telemetry against it. Chuck the video against the telemetry, I should say.
Sweet.
Oh. So Tim said he mucked around with the dampers, and it was me and Jason that was discussing them actually, but we noticed they were zeroed out, and I asked him about it. He said he couldn't get them any better no matter what he tried, so he's just left them at zero. I mean, she's not terrible off the curbs. I thought there might have been a little bit of adjustment in it though. Have you tried the medium brake setup?
Nah, just jumped on this one.
No, I don't think it needs it really. Like the braking performance seems all right. You're only going to run the risk of locking wheels. I suppose we should get into it, eh? Bar. Left me friggin' gloves on the desk. No sooner had I got this all organised, friggin' employment agent rings me, doesn't they? Just as I parked my ass in the chair. I come straight back over to the sim, left my gloves on the desk. Woohoo! Right. Now we might be good for a start. You still coming in? Still on your way in, I mean?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Gosh, what? Oh, laying out for you, hey? Ugh.
Just let me know when you're about to leave.
I love how they fucking do all this BOP shit, and then you come to the race to have a look and go and have a look at the fucking bits and pieces. Oh, and everything's got 5 kilos of fucking weight on it. You know? What's the point of them doing BOPs if they can't get it right when they do it?
That's right.
And then got to put weight in everything. But it's everything except the Ford and the fucking R8. Like, no one's going to drive the Ford.
I don't think I've seen a Ford go around here yet.
No one's going to drive it. It's too hard to drive, they reckon. I didn't mind it when me and Damo were running it, but you had to be thinking.
Well, when we run that at Road America there, me, Ryan and Tim,
Yeah.
felt good.
Oh, yeah,
you know? And then the next day,
the GTE's a lot different, though. Where you go?
oh, you're faster than
No.
go for it, mate.
Go on.
Oh,
I
you
need
got-
I
here
need
we
the
go.
bum practice.
Straight out the bloody gate.
I'll tell you, I got my first furled black flag for qualifying yesterday.
Oh,
Too
really?
slow. Yeah, running around too slow at the start, and he's like, fucking get your act together. I was adjusting mirrors and looking at other shit.
So this one's going to be just a bit slower.
Yeah, it's going to be busy, which is good. Come on, mate, race outlap. What are you doing?
Just checking the brakes, mate.
Ah, good. Fair enough, then. So our goal's like no more than 4x for the double.
All good, mate?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all good, just not fast apparently. They never put the 5 kilos in yours, mate. That's the difference.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, you got past the scrutineers. They were looking the other way when you went out on track. Oh yeah, double stint tyres too. That's the other thing we've got to have another go at. Which reminds me, I'll do that. Oh shit! No, fuck. I'm starting again. Fuck that. Wow, what a good start.
Okay, I'll come in too then.
What a great start. I think I was too hard on the brakes then.
Double check your shadow setup, mate. Make sure you got the right one on.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I did. I filled her up.
Yeah, hang on.
You on baseline.
Yep.
Maybe it's quicker.
Okay, fucking have to change that to full fuel. Otherwise we're going to get caught out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do it tonight.
Okay. You ready?
Yep. I don't think there'll be any more changes to it, so... I'll probably do it after this session.
Oh, nearly got caught by that bump again.
Oh, it's a Macca. First one I've seen for the fucking campaign. Yeah, those things would be a fucking handful. Let me... He was on and off the pedal about 4 times through the hairpin. Oh, and I've got to set the LED lights to orange too. Apparently these things have got strips on them at night on the outside. The orange will look fucking really good, I reckon. Yeah, it's the brakes.
No, 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 no.
Oh, you did it too. I'll pit in. We'll see you in a sec.
Oh.
We'll get a tank run out of it somewhere in the 4 hours for sure.
Fuck's sake, man. Pain in the fucking arse. You're right, you can go. Where are you?
Hey?
Whereabouts are you? You coming through?
Oh, I've just come through, yeah.
Meet you out on track then.
I'll top her off and keep going.
Okay.
Fuel.
Man, the fucking dot hole, man.
It's the brakes, I think. Just picking it too hard on the... It might be a cold track thing. They're just a bit more responsive or a bit more effective, maybe. Just as I rested me big toe on her, I'm like, oh, fuck, you've jerked into the left there as I've turned in. That was the problem. Righto, where you go.
Stuff that up. Okay, we can make this. We can do this.
Don't brake too hard, just lift her up a bit. Oh, it's better than going into the fence, I suppose.
She's jerked on me then.
I see that. What a jerk.
That's the first incident point.
No, mate, she's still straight. What do you got? 10 laps to make now without getting one. He's losing confidence. He's gone.
Yep. I left her coming through.
Did ya? That's one place I'm not having any trouble with confidence now, having done a few in the LMP1, because it's just so slow compared to the LMP1. You're just like, oh, yep, Eau Rouge, yep, up the hill, yep, rally on. Last year I was just like, holy fuck, Eau Rouge.
Well, this one, Poo-on used to get me. panic about that one, but no, I've got that one now.
Slow, nice and smooth. She reacts to it. If you're jerky, she'll react to it and not be very nice.
What'd you get on that one, mate?
21.3.
Oh, I got a 21.5. 2 points, 2 positions below you. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm still gaining, so.
Yeah. No, I lifted in spots where I shouldn't have lifted, but...
Did you lift it or rouge again?
No, not then I didn't. No, just in that first lap.
Did I tell you yesterday I reckon I was getting the slightest hint of a compression lock into poo on as well because I was pulling fourth too early? Well, I'm just trying to really do a bit of a Merc thing, get the braking done, change down a bit lower in the revs.
Well, remember I was saying the other day, that's what it felt like for me.
Yeah.
As I was coming down, I smashed down the gears.
Yeah, and I called you mad.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what I said. I've changed my braking style, and I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, it's not even your braking style for me. It's just changing down later. Just wait until you throw the gears at it,
Yeah.
'Boy, the Merc will handle it a little bit unless it's way up in the rev range. Fucking, I don't know, this sort of unsettles it a bit. Well, any compression lock does, I suppose, doesn't it, on anything? $20.9.
20.8.
Oh, well, fuck you, eh?
I'm glad, because I thought I'd be at least a second slower. But
Hey?
I'm happy that I'm around the same time as you.
Yeah, oh, mate, I'm not much of a yardstick. Fuck.
Oh, no, just,
Yeah.
like, you're fast. There's no fucking
Oh, I don't know about that.
fast.
I might have to stop saying I'm a shit driver, I suppose. Corey'd be laughing at that right now.
He'd be agreeing with it, but...
Well, one off in front. Two off in front. There's an Audi on the right-hand corner there.
Yeah.
I thought that flag was going on for a bit long. She fucking loves that hairpin. I can't believe how well it gets out of there. Yeah, it's a way to get that. I was almost idling when I pulled fourth then, and I was green coming out of it. seems to like it quite a bit there too. Waiting a bit until you get third. I might be starting to figure this fucking car out. Stop it.
.22-degree track.
Hey?
It's a 22-degree track. So
Yeah.
cold.
I reckon it'll be warmer than that for the race. I mean, what time of day is it though? Yeah, it'll be warmer than that at 4:30 in the afternoon. Fuck. What is it, 16:26? Yeah, they haven't, whoever set this up's having themselves on. Unless they've done dynamic weather and that's what it's given him.
Is that what iRacing uses? Just dynamic weather?
Well, they say dynamic, but when you flick the radio button to not specifically set your weather, it just says generate weather. And then there's an option inside there if you set the weather for the amount of variation. So for tonight's session, I've set it to like 72 Fahrenheit, which will be somewhere in the mid-20s, I think. Being a night session, but then I've done like 100% variation, which is where I think the dynamic bit comes into it. So we should see track temperature changes. I mean, maybe not because it's night. But if you did that same thing through the day and started in the morning, you'd see track temp changes. I'm fucking positive of it.
Yeah.
And I've started it at sunset and I've just done the, I've put it on a 2x multiplier, just to make sure we get plenty of night in as well. I just wasn't sure 5-hour session how much night we'd actually get out of that. You might sort of have 2 hours of it daylight and then not heaps at night. Oh, with some light around, so. Oh, I've been talking. You're lulling me into a false sense of security here and then creeping up on me, you bastard. I'll have to watch you.
G'day, fellas.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Long time no here.
Yeah.
Good. Just finished work. Just going to smoke, and I was going to jump in. How long are you guys in that room for?
It's got like 3 hours left on it. We're going to try and get a double stint out. We've only just started. Probably 4 laps in, maybe.
Oh, yeah, great. Okay, I'll be there in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, sweet.
What setup are you running?
We're running Tim's 0.61, so in Dropbox there's a TDV folder popped up in 20S3. And he's got a 0.6 there. He's got one that says medium brakes, like med brake. That's not the one. It's just the straight up 0.06, 0.6.
Okay. I was just there a minute ago and I downloaded a couple, but I didn't see a TDV. He's got a TDV on it?
Yeah. So if you go into Spa and 20S3, there's a TDV folder in 20S3 now, and it's in there.
I'll grab that. What's the base? Is that based off the VRS safe?
Yeah, it's based off. I think maybe the.
No, he started from baseline. That's right.
I think maybe the sprint set. Yeah, just the straight up sprint set.
Yeah, no, I think he said he started from baseline.
Oh, I thought he said he started from a VRS set, but yeah, it's gold.
No, I've been using the VRS safe.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So,
yeah, I thought it was really good too.
Hopefully, yeah, the base is similar. So for me, the big difference in the Ferrari compared to the Mercedes is I feel like I am getting back to the power much earlier at corner exits.
And it wants a little bit of...
Sort of like it's happier to pull through the corner on power.
Yeah. The other thing I reckon too, Phil, is like like we always sort of say when you're steering, to have a little bit of throttle percentage on, and like if you don't do it in the Merc, it's pretty forgiving, but in this thing, if you don't do it, she gone. So that's the other thing I've found is like, you know, good trailing throttle while you're turning.
There's, like, particularly through Puhon and a little bit through Blanchemont, where I've still lost the rear end a couple of times here and there, but generally I've got that under control, but I don't think I'm doing it by accelerating through the turn to keep it stable. I think I'm just being more controlled at the entry point that I'm able to.
Yeah, I mean, I've always done this in the GT3 where you've said you've been able to pretty much take the Merc flat. In the past, I've never been able to. So, same with this one. I'm just giving it like when the tyres are good, like yeah, I'm only giving it like a 15/16 of a full pedal and just putting my big toe on the brake to make sure it retards the speed properly, and then flat through the apex basically after that. But yeah, just that tiny little bit of a lift beforehand.
Was in the 24. Don't try it flat. I don't think there's a need to.
No.
So I think the trick though is trying to work that lift out, because it really is the tiniest of lifts that you need.
Oh yeah,
it's getting to the right spot. The corner is so easy. So
yeah.
But I'm still. I don't think I'm 100% confident that I've got that lift locked in every lap. It's just a bit. You know, like because you're travelling fast, and you know you've got to get the lift and turn, and because if you miss the apex, if you're about any more than a metre off the curb, you're in a bit more trouble. But if you can get nice and close to that curb, it's almost bulletproof.
I'm finding the LMP1 laps have really helped me. Like going up through a Rouge and Rally on, and that for me is a country drive now. I do feel like I'm doing 5k an hour.
I reckon I was about 5 laps in on the Fairs before I got through there flat.
Yeah, no, I've been flat from the start.
To build up the confidence to even try. So, but even now, actually, I think I'm still probably just going to have that little lift right at the bottom while you're still going downhill. Before you actually just that little one there, unless I'm really hungry.
The only time I've been lifting it's the start of a sprint race because you got no heat in the tyres. Hey, bro. Yeah, that's the only time I've been lifting. There's the start of a sprint race. But the other thing I think too, Phil, is I've been throwing the gears at it too high. Like I just said to Wayno, I felt like I was idling at Puon now when I'm starting to pull fourth gear. Like I'm just waiting until she's pretty low in the revs and not. Yeah, I must have been getting into compression lockups and not realising it. Like making sure that I'm changing lower in the rev range. I'm really starting to. Well, going green for a little while on the Delta, you know, so it must be the right kind of thing to be doing.
I think I'm going to stick with fifth in Puon. I feel pretty comfortable there rolling it through in fifth.
Oh, okay, you're doing it in fifth.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you're not changing down at all?
Because of that compression lock up into fourth, I think it's easy enough to avoid it, but I've found a lift point, which I'm quite happy with, that I feel comfortable in fifth. It's not any slower, and sometimes it's a bit quicker, but it just takes away that risk of getting fourth gear a little bit too early.
Yeah, the car would be more settled. Yeah, car would be more settled through the whole complex too, then I guess.
Yeah. So it's just the way. And are you using any of the right-hand curb approaching Puhon, or none of it?
No, I'm trying to stay off it. I mean, I'm right beside it, but.
Yeah, I think I've been watching some fast guys, and they're using all of it, and I've been using a little bit of it, and it's really unstable. And so I've settled for none of it, which I think is what I'm going to stick with. But have a couple of goes, roll it in fifth, lift early, and roll the whole freaking curb. Get a good big piece of the curb, and see what you think.
Yeah, okay. I'll give it a go this lap.
And the problem you get is you still feel every time like when you're coming off the curb, because you've got steering lock on to get it off, you're just thinking, oh fuck, is this it? But with more curb, it seems to do it happen.
Yeah, right. I'm averaging a mid to high 20, so.
Yeah, no, you're quicker than me. Actually, I've just got to where I'm averaging now. Yeah, like 20.7 is pretty comfy on a full tank. But like I did a 19 dead on polyfuel, and I could have got about an 18.7, but I got bored and I lost 4 at the bus stop. But
oh, that's on the money. Tim's on a
17.
He's had 18s and 17s, yeah.
I think I've seen a 17, and I mean my 19.1 was on a good track, so.
And did you hear the good news?
But not particularly.
You're starting. I had Healy in for the start, but he can't make it.
Oh yeah, so I noticed that. I did react to it. So he's unless, get there into my second
unless
half,
you wanted to swap with me and I go with Ryan, because I'd be happy to start it. Only if you're feeling a bit weird. But yeah.
No, I'm cool with it. I've already had 3 one-tank runs, so I've done a fair bit of practice.
Yeah,
sweet. You'll be there anyway, so you can probably enter it for the spring.
Yeah, we've got the hour to enter them as well, so that's obviously a response to Le Mans and trying to get everyone in.
Yeah, that's actually a good solution if it works, because nobody minds the registering earlier. Like, not nobody, but a big chunk of people are going to be fine to do it, and that reduces the load, at 10 minutes too.
And that's the thing, if their problem was just the time for everyone to get in, then having the time for everyone to load up and that and keep the servers unloaded or whatever, then that's the perfect solution. Yeah, I never took curb that time, but I can see 5th being not too bad.
Yeah, it's just it's harder to sort of be sure that you've slowed down enough, whereas because in 4th gear you're always going to slow down enough. It's just a matter of whether it unsettles you in that way. But
like you say, if you just roll through it though, it isn't unsettling it quite as much. I think even if you manage to pull 4th in a lower rev range, it's sort of a bit more sure-footed. I think maybe. I'll try it on the curb this time round.
The other thing that'll happen with it, if you do a couple of laps like that in 5th, it'll probably give you a different idea as to what it feels like when you change it. You might change into 4th a bit differently because of it. Like, it might be easier to be lower rev when you do the change. I know you said you're already going for low rev, but...
Yep.
I'm just going to disco, mate, and I'll load up in. Won't be long.
Cool. Mate, what's going on? Nah, he's rage quit. He's gone.
Dale, mi hijo, sé con mapa en Shannon 6, alcanzame, papu. Hijo, empujame, hijo. Hijo, en los pits, porfa, los pits.
Fuck it.
Que no llego. Push. Mira que estoy adelante de todo, cuidado. ¿Vos me escuchás por el canal? Sí te escucho, sí. Pero no... El motor, boludo. Hijo de puta. Perdón. ¿Cómo hacemos? ¿Verdad? Pará, boludo, estoy de vuelta. No, pará. A ver, me dejar la chorra. Y antes de que no puedo darle nada, boludo, yo. Ahí estoy en marcha atrás. Dios, no, transparente, Lucho. Está transparente.
Get fucked. How's that possible? Oh, I had an off track, that's right.
Right, I'm back.
Go on, bro.
So I can get this again. Instead of
Reset, you had a ciggy, you got yourself sorted?
yeah, we just got a phone call. Just went out there.
Oh, I thought you'd rage quit.
Nah, no. Go for it, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Tim's 0.6 levels, I think.
Yeah, you got to up the fuel, Phil.
Hey,
Any changes along with that?
No, just
what was that?
You're very soft too, Phil.
Oh, righto.
Change my AGC over.
Mouthpiece will be floating away.
Radio check.
Yo. Yeah, so I've been getting 25 laps to a run. There was something else I was going to tell you then too that I fucking clean forgot about. That's how important it must have been.
Probably about double stinting tyres.
Yeah, P1's no good for me in that fifth. I'm going to end up losing it, so I reckon. Oh, double stint tyres. Yeah, I think we might be able to double stint them, Phil. My fronts were about 70 yesterday when I tried it, and my worst of my rears was 82, I think.
That was at the end of the first stint.
That was the end of the first stint, and I said, fuck it, I'll give it a run.
I reckon make it at the end of a run with 70 front, but I wouldn't have thought they would hold up. But you said you were still doing 20s.
I did. I averaged 20s. I averaged a 20 on the second stint, like that mid to high, like I've been. The times never dropped off, and then sort of with 5 laps to go, I could feel the front starting to scrub out, but it didn't seem to be affecting the times. I never got the last 2 laps for the checkered flag and the session disconnecting, but it's a solid thing. It's a solid idea. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking retard. You don't want to survive a 24-hour race, do you?
Yeah, I saw him coming, mate.
Cockhead. Fancy fucking diving on you there. You'll be one we won't have to worry about.
You take both of you, or was he between you and just took one?
No, he just went straight up the middle of the bus.
No, he just dove. He dove from like 3 car lengths back. I didn't even know he was there. Not the way to survive a good big race. He's lucky I heard the spotter call and paid attention to it, or we would have took each other out. I just started to turn into the first apex. Car right. What? Oh, overshoot. Oh, are you joking? Fuck me! The middle of Eau Rouge. Wow!
He ran out of fuel on his quali run, mate. Like an idiot.
What a dick. Wow. Some people just don't give a shit, do they? Oh, that was the grass, was it?
Sure was.
Yeah, on the left on the way through, Phil. That must have been the grass. Couldn't have been the rubber, that was too violent for the rubber.
You were right out there, mate.
Might have been a bit of net code in that, I think. Just a bit too close. Oh, got all the work to do now, boys. I'll see you in a few laps, hopefully. Not to mention having to do my last stint clean now to try and keep to me 4X. Which I think I'm up to 5 already anyway.
R21, Wayne. Oops. It just crashed in front of you.
That's a good one.
Same guy that did the dive.
Bloke just lost it half lap, Camel.
Yeah, it's the same guy that did that dive bomb on you.
Oh, right, yeah, good. Got it. Another one, that bloke that was between you and me turned around at Blanchimont too. They're all trying to take me out.
Good practice if you've got a...
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I was annoyed at him for that dive, but it is good practice. Absolutely.
I think everybody that comes out of the pits in these practice rooms is something to be worried about.
Out of the pits. Yeah.
Everybody coming out and then just to do it, get it wrong.
It's good that you got that straight line view of them heading down to Eau Rouge, that you can sort of see where they are and get a judge for yourself, though. It's, you know what's coming up. Well, Phil, over the last 3 years, I must have improved. I never thought I'd be able to catch you in a million years, eh? When you first started driving with us, I'm like, fucking look at this alien. There's something to aspire to for the rest of me fucking life. I must be improving.
Yeah, well, since we did the Le Mans and the LMP1.
Yeah, I think it is. That really does help you cope with the track coming to you. And here's the first time I've noticed it, getting back in this thing, going up Eau Rouge Rally on, I'm like, oh, country drive. No worries. I've only lost it there once this week, and that was the sprint race when I floored it all the way through, not thinking about no heat in the tyres on the opener. And I still didn't hit the fence. I just spun her. Stayed off the fence, waited until the pack went past, and just rolled back, flicked her around, kept going.
Those rear end cold tyres on the first lap, that's not my imagination, that's what's going on, isn't it?
Yeah, it wants about half a pedal the first lap. And some sharp spotters. Doing a 4-hour league race for Jaeger next week at the Nürburgring. Sorry? Oh, shit. What do you reckon on the run up to Brussels there, Phil? Are you flicking fifth for a second, or are you just ringing fourth snap?
No, bringing it in fourth.
Sorry?
Fourth.
Yeah. Ten laps to go, the thing turns into a rocket. Every chance that our best lap of the race is going to be like in the last 5 laps of someone's stint, I reckon, at one stage. Did my best of the session with about 2 to go, 20.5. Oh, get her in there. Come on, come on. See yous on the way around.
Yeah, I'm still about 20 laps away from a pit stop, 15 laps.
Yeah.
You won't, really jump me in you won't know whether you've jumped me in the pits for another 15 laps. How long before you're pitting, Wayno?
1 lap before you, mate.
I was going to wait for you. Do you want me to keep going and see what it's like?
Yeah, keep going. Check the tyres out, and so we'll see whether you can jump us in the pit stop. Should be able to get us both, mate. You're doing a no tyres pit stop?
Yeah, as long as they're over 70.
In the pit bay.
I think 60's cutting it a bit fine, but yeah, 79 on the front, 80's on the rear. Mate, I know what I'll be doing. Whether we can all do it or not's a different thing, but, you know, if some of us can do it, then even if some of us can, then, well, that's a gain, isn't it? Oh, I was going to give myself a quick little break and wait for you to come around, you buggers, anyway. Oh, we just got to double check the timings of the pit transit and the full service and the fuel stop too. I've got to remember to do that.
How long did you get, Phil?
20.5 last lap.
Nice.
Oi, get in there, get in there, get in there. Joy! That's 6. This is no good.
Good tyres?
No, no. No, I just ran wide at Pooh on 6th incident for the double. So I've eaten into me next stint by 2. I'll be worse than Tim's crew chief telling people to watch the track limits on Saturday.
How many incidents before a drive-through?
100 and then every 20. So I did some sums on it. Yeah, I did some sums on it the other day. One incident every 10 laps is still going to leave us with a couple in the hand.
Nearly 4 an hour, isn't it?
Sorry?
Yeah. Incidents an hour before we have a drive-through.
100.
Yeah, that's 4 per hour.
Yeah, one every 10 laps I figured it out at.
2.5 per hour, and it's actually 4.
Yeah, I mean, the calculation I did on one every 10 laps was leaving a few up our sleeve, as I say. I sort of rounded it all out.
Yeah, leave 25 up our sleeve.
When you look at it at 4 an hour, it's probably doable. That's probably how we should do it, eh? On a time basis, yeah.
4 is 96.
Yep.
Even then, it's only a drive-through at that point, not a DQ at least. But
yeah, and then a drive-through every 20.
Yeah, I reckon we can manage under 4 an hour. Like we might have an hour somewhere where we do get 6, but we'll have a couple where we get 0.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and there's no DQ. It's just constant drive-throughs every 20.
To the end, have them up your sleeve and be able to go door to door with somebody, and all of a sudden they're doing a drive-through and you're not.
Yeah, it'll be worth a lot if we can keep away from it. Because there'll be plenty that'll do them. Had me first furled black flag in qualifying the other day. Mucking around getting me mirrors and a bit of other stuff set up on the outlap. And coming up to Brussels, it's like, hurry up, they're going to display your time. Oh, stop it.
What, too many incidents?
Sorry?
Too many incidents on the outlap?
No, going too slow. Not getting up to speed quick enough. So, qualifying quality scrutiny, I think they called it, or something along those lines. Like qualifying behaviour scrutiny. Trying to stop people from sitting in the pit lane and doing burnouts and shit like this. It's probably more relevant to oval, but yeah. Yeah, so you'd only get away with a certain amount of, braking and weaving and stuff to get some warmth into your tyres, and then beyond you. That's not the one we wanted to move. That's the one. You found your groove again, Wayno?
Yeah, mate. That sun coming down to a hairpin, shocking.
Yeah, Blanchimont will be a killer in the afternoon. The sun will be right in our eyes, I think.
Oh, bloody pedals. I woke up this morning from night shift and the missus says, have a look at this. And I went, what? She showed me an email. She ordered me a set of V3s.
She ordered you a set of V3s?
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Don't throw her away.
I said, I wanted the SimWorks ones. She fucking said, well, I'll cancel the order then. Well,
Did she?
That's all right.
Yeah, good on her.
Yeah.
Tell her the boys had your back. We said you were full of it too. Take what you're given. Ah, nice, bro. What's the ETA on them? You don't know yet?
Don't know yet.
Damper kit as well or not?
Yep. The rubber.
Be as little as a week if you're lucky.
Sorry.
Just be a week if you're lucky for him to get.
Yeah. Yeah, the Aussie stocks have been pretty good. I've got a half a feeling that Pagnian drop ships them for Fanatec anyway for the Fanatec orders. or their warehouse guys at least. I'm pretty sure it's a 3PL that Pagnian doesn't actually own, so I reckon my gear was in Australia.
How you feeling, Phil?
Yeah, it's solid. A couple too many incidents, but I'm pretty comfortable. I'm just not quite concentrating enough. I've been able to run lower. I'm up to about 6 or 7. I think I can do 2 or 3. First, if I'm doing the first stint, then I'll be not worried about the incidents in the first anyway. If I end up with 10 or something, too bad. We'll just try and avoid them, but there's always going to be a few early if you're not. You could easily get 10 just on off tracks trying to keep out of people's way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
and the funny thing is, when I'm picking them up just now, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty good here. Oh, no, I was wrong. No, and you're out by a few inches, maybe.
I'd
be happier if you sort of knew this line won't do it, and I'm going to adjust the line now, but you sort of don't know until it's too late.
I've been starting to put some videos up against my telemetry in VRS. That works really well. Just give it a link to your YouTube stream and then tell it how many seconds your first lap in the stint starts at, and it just fucking lines it all up. It's pretty nice. Don't think they're working as well today as what they did yesterday. I feel like I'm just slightly slower overall.
It's still a pretty cold track, and you sort of said you had more wear.
Yeah.
So it should be the other way.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, you shouldn't get faster with 10 laps to go either.
You wouldn't expect to be able to do your fastest lap. Oh, you mean in the first stint? Like on the second stint, you shouldn't be able to equal those same.
No.
But like I say, if you can still nail some 20s towards the end of the second tyre run, then you're nothing lost. A couple of tenths a lap maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely off the mark to what it was in yesterday's session. But whether it's the tyres or whether it's me, I just don't know. It's not what I expected to see, but see how the averages are. I might just be looking up every time there's a 21 or a 22 there and going, oh, fuck. How far are you blokes off going in?
5 laps.
Roger that.
Really exciting. I think Wayno's going to come out a couple of seconds in front of you.
Yeah,
Tyres off Wayno.
that's what I was thinking. Oh, it depends on whether you do tyres or not, I suppose. But yeah.
That's a big race.
So you couldn't do them yesterday, could you, Wayno? You'd wrecked them.
The front one I did, yeah.
Yeah, you were down to 6, that's right. You put fronts on and spun on the pit lane on the way out, didn't you?
Yeah. Someone hit me up the back. What I might do, I might just put fresh tyres on.
Any fuel?
I'll put fuel in. I was going to say I'll put fresh tyres.
Quality fuel, 15 litres.
And
Maybe 16, just to make sure you got out in 2. Good idea, mate. Then go out and set the fastest lap.
yeah, that's it.
Then you'll still beating Wayne out of the pits, and then go on and set the fastest lap on your brand new tyres.
I don't know if to put fresh tyres on and see how far that gives me in front of Wayne or behind Wayne.
And see if you can, see what the gain, see what the gain's like. Yeah,
That's a good idea. Well, it should be pretty much 30 seconds. You'll end up being 30 seconds behind him.
yeah, it's about a 2 minute for a full stop, isn't it? Or 2.5, including transit time. From memory,
Yeah, we're not counting transit time because that's the same for everybody.
yeah, it's about a 1.5 minute transit. From memory, 1.5 minute transit, 2.5 for a full stop, 2 for a fuel.
I've got 3 laps to go and I'm pulling greens.
Yeah, what?
I'm pulling green sectors.
Yeah, I'm doing a green sector one here too.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 laps to go, she lights up. Just lights up. It's weird. Yeah, parts of my sectors are starting to come green again too, now the fuel's starting to drop off. Start of the stint, I was dropping a second a lap. This time around, I'm half a second. Like, I don't know whether that was just not concentrating too much or not, but
Let's do the quickest lap.
Fucker. Oh, quickest lap for you or
Yeah.
a session. Ah,
No,
good.
just for me.
Yeah. Yep.
And what have I got? 2 laps to go.
Yep. I did the same thing on my first one. That was an interesting spot to be turned around. Fuck me, mate. Come on. If you haven't got it pulled up by then, you're not going to make her. See how much that hurts me. Heaps, by the looks of it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Well, there goes that test, I'd say.
You get damage.
Yeah, fucking just tapped a bloke coming into the bus stop, but I reckon he brake checked it a bit more. Like he never quite had it pulled up. Just touched him and he never locked it down. Front right guard.
Oh, what happens in a race, mate?
Oh, I'm already down a second, but I mean, we were trying to test to see what the loss or gain was like with the tyres, and now we're not going to have as good of an idea. It mightn't be too bad, it might just be me on this lap. See what happens next one.
I'm going in this lap.
Copy that. Oh, you're going, but that ain't the quick line, that's for sure.
I've got pretty much 60s all around.
56.
60s.
Yeah.
Well, that changed.
I'm just not driving as hard as you, I would say. Like, you're picking up on me.
80s on the rear, 60s.
60s on the front.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you're diving her in.
Not scared, son.
Might have to try and just be a bit, if you're a little bit smoother on your push down on the brakes, you might get rid of a bit of that. If you happen to be just sort of stabbing them down to where you want real quick instead of rolling them on, that might be it. Just trying to think of differences that we might have, but that's the other thing too, whether we all need to do it or what, I don't know, like, might just be a matter of who's strong with it and who's not, maybe.
Alright, so 25 laps, 2 litres on pit entry. Plenty left over.
Yeah, that's what I had. So
I'm just coming into Brussels.
no, I'm 9 seconds behind you.
Exiting P1. Oh, look, I'm at fence.
Bangies.
We'll call it fence. No, I'm going with fence after hearing that pronunciation. I like fence. Pole corner. It's going past the shed. We might have to call it the hay shed down on Phillip Island, I think.
70s and 80s. 70 front, 80s.
Approaching Blanchimont. Bus stop.
Taken out at bloody. Oh my god.
La sauce. Yeah, we're looking.
I'm just at pit exit now. On track.
Yeah, they're all over me.
There you go, 9 seconds behind me. I think Wayno's 9 seconds behind you.
Mm.
I was. Taken out bunch more.
So,
I'm done.
So you're on the same tyres, Phil?
Yes.
Copy. I reckon it would have been about even, Stephen, to where we were if it wasn't for those couple of hiccups I've had along the way. Would have been very close anyway, I reckon, to being the same. Come on, get in there, get in there. Thank you.
Yeah, back in a minute.
Oh, I've got about 8 to go.
One first fire.
Little lift in the middle of Eau Rouge Hill don't help. That poor old Macca behind you's having some fun. He'll be behind me in a second. fuck, I thought you were letting me through, bro. You will be now. Okay, it's like that, is it? Fucking happy hour. Cars everywhere. Oh, fuck the aero damage. Oh, wow. I shouldn't have done that. It might be Brussels the sun shines in your face. I can't remember now. I know one of them gets hectic.
It's the S's after Puhon.
Sorry?
It happens at the S's after Puhon.
Oh, is it? Right.
One of the spots by the look of it.
Yeah, righto. Yeah, I'm not getting the full effect of the sun, so I've got a little bit of quality dialed out of it in, or a little bit of detail dialed out of it in HMD, but love hearing Wayno bitch about the screen, windscreen getting glary. It's fucking cool.
So if the lap times for me are a second a lap slower on the used rubber, over 25 laps, that's 25 seconds.
Yep. So, yeah.
2 seconds it costs to put the tyres on.
Yeah.
Half a second, if we can stay within half a second, then it sort of gives us a 20-second advantage.
That's not what I got yesterday. Yeah, the session I had yesterday had a different opinion to that, but I never got to see what they were like at the end of it either because the session discoed before I finished. But yeah, I know I'm sort of thinking the same. I've been down in this one. It's interesting. That might be the weight difference. They've got 5 kilo in it, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, so my first 5 laps I was going to be able to do quite low 21s, and now I feel like I'm going to be struggling to keep it in the 21s.
Yep. Yeah, I've certainly had that feeling too in this room.
Actually, if I get 5
Hang
laps
on. I was in a spa room yesterday, spa 24, so they should have had the right weight restrictions and everything on it. So that couldn't be the weight. Yeah, it's weird. Unless track usage or some bloody thing, but nah.
Things could change your tyre wear. But yeah, so I think definitely I've got less grip. And
yeah, it's
not a few spots.
This session's changed my opinion on it slightly, but still it'll be good to get an idea of the wear and that, because that'll happen at night. It'll be on at night for sure.
Yeah, it's sort of like borderline on now for me. And I don't know that yours did actually. Your times haven't been that bad that you're probably going to be ahead of what you would have been if you had taken tyres.
Yeah. No, I think I'm suffering a little bit of aero. She's not, like, it's not bad looking, but there's a bit of a ding in the front that I can see from the cockpit.
I'm going to head down one more lap.
No, I'm coming in this lap. Oh yeah, we've just switched into night time too, or sunset at least. You can see the lights on the road. Yeah, I've got a bit of aero damage. I'm sitting behind an Audi and just picked up a 10th at the moment, like going up Camel, so it's affecting me slightly, I think, but it won't affect the wear rate, so we'll still get an accurate read on that. I reckon I might have been just a touch quicker without hitting that guy, that's all. Famous last words. Oh shit, Phil. What happened? You catch a bit of curb or? Whew. Well, if my stints are even half as good as that, I'll be happy. Just need to keep them off tracks down. That's all I'll be worrying about, I think. Fucking hell. The worst is 58%. I could have been going harder. But I'm not going hard enough. Wow. Wow. So I could go a little bit harder on that second stint. Probably.
How'd your tyres turn out, Wayne?
Yeah, worst was 50%, 53.
All right, jeez.
Yeah, my quickest lap was lap 22 at 2:20.2.
Lap 36, you were 21.0 on the second stint, and then I think you must have the damage and it goes to error.
Yeah. So I could be pushing them a little bit harder, I think, in reality, but yeah, wow.
I reckon if I had have run the full stint just then, I would have easily been better off taking tyres.
Yep.
Not 10 laps in, and I was down nearly 3/10 every sector. That's a second and a half a lap.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we always sort of leave it up to the driver, so it might just be a matter of,
No, like on your laps you've just done, maths-wise, you'll end up being further behind.
Yeah.
But that's unfortunately not representative.
No.
Even there, the best laps are 21.0 on the second stint, which is half a second slower than your best lap in the first stint.
Yeah, it's still a good representation of the tyre wear, but not the
Not cumulative lap times, but so half a second for 25 laps, that's only 12.5 seconds. That's way cheaper than 30 seconds for tyres. But there's no room, there's no room for error, but because of the tyres, if you end up spinning it somewhere and you drop 10 seconds, that's all of the gain gone.
Yeah.
For a smoker, that's good practice.
Copy that. Yeah, it was.
Get another one in. I'll definitely get one in Saturday morning. We're doing tonight as well, so I'll be back for it.
Yeah, we're doing tonight, so.
Might as well.
Yeah,
That's going to be a night session too, that one.
Yep, I'm going to